Will AI take over games? All right, let's just get it out there. AI is going to take over everything. We hear it constantly, right? AI in art, AI in writing, AI driving cars, and yeah, AI in our beloved video games. And look, I get it. When something that powerful is talked about like it's the next Skynet, it's natural to feel a bit uneasy, maybe even a little scared, or just plain tired of hearing about it. And here on Games and AI, where we dive into how cutting-edge AI can make games better, I've seen some of that skepticism firsthand in the comments. Things like, "We like stupid NPCs," or "Keep your AI out of my games." And honestly, I understand where that gut reaction comes from. There's a stigma, a fear that AI means losing something, or that games will become cold and robotic. But this channel, Games and AI, isn't about some dystopian AI future. It's about the good side. It's about how this incredible technology, the stuff being cooked up in research labs right now, can actually breathe new life into the games we play. We're talking about making them more immersive, more lifelike, and frankly, more fun. Because let's be real, how many of us have felt that fatigue lately? That feeling of déjà vu when booting up the latest blockbuster? You've seen the videos, you've read the articles. Why are video games so boring now? Games aren't innovative anymore. Everything feels like a copy-paste. Especially with some big franchises, you know the ones, where every new entry feels like a reskin with a slightly different map, but the same old grind. Missions become checklists. Worlds, however beautiful, feel static. Enemies patrol the same predictable routes. It leads to this monotonous loop that gets overly repetitive and fast. The replayability, often, it's just not there. But what if it didn't have to be that way? What if the game worlds we explore could genuinely react to us? What if NPCs weren't just walking set dressing, but adaptive, intelligent beings that remember your actions, change their behavior, and contribute to a truly dynamic story? What if environments weren't just static backdrops, but could subtly shift and evolve based on your unique playstyle, encouraging more creativity and making each playthrough feel genuinely different? We've touched on this before with things like imitation learning, like Forza's Drivatars, AI that learns from real players to create more believable, challenging, and human-like opponents. That's just one piece of the puzzle. Imagine characters that move and emote with a new level of realism, not because of thousands of handcrafted animations, but because an AI understands how a body should move in any given situation. We looked at diffusion models for this. Incredible stuff. And what about NPCs that aren't just bumping into walls or each other like brainless drones? We explored tech like graph-based collision avoidance that could make crowds and companions feel genuinely aware and intelligent. No more immersion-breaking pile-ups. This is what I mean by increasing playability. When the game itself evolves with you, when your actions have meaningful, visible consequences on the world and its inhabitants, that's when gaming truly shines. That's when we move beyond the scripted and into the emergent. And it's not just about us, the players. Think about the developers. These cutting-edge AI advancements, the kind we explore from research papers on this channel, can also be powerful tools. They could potentially reduce development time for complex systems, cut down on costs, and free up developers to focus on what truly matters: innovation, creativity, and crafting unique experiences. Instead of hand-scripting every single NPC interaction in a village, imagine an AI system that can generate believable emergent behaviors for an entire population, allowing devs to build bigger, richer, more dynamic worlds. Now, I know some of you are still thinking, okay, that sounds cool, but I'm still wary. And you're not wrong to feel that way. AI, in the broader sense, has definitely brought a lot of fear and uncertainty. It's perfectly natural to be cautious when we talk about AI and machine learning. But here's the thing, you've probably already experienced and loved games that used advanced AI to their advantage, maybe without even realizing the depth of the tech involved. Think about Alien Isolation. That xenomorph, its AI was revolutionary. It wasn't just scripted, it learned, it adapted, it hunted you relentlessly and unpredictably. It was terrifying, yes, but it was also what made that game a masterpiece of tension and immersion. People praise that. Or look at Red Dead Redemption 2. The sheer detail in its world, the way NPCs remember you, the dynamic events that unfold, a lot of that is underpinned by sophisticated systems that make the world feel alive and reactive. These aren't just stupid NPCs, they contribute to an incredibly rich tapestry. And these are the kinds of experiences gamers have overwhelmingly welcomed and encouraged, precisely because the AI was implemented well. It was woven into the fabric of the game to enhance the experience, not detract from it. And that is what games and AI is all about. It's about demystifying this technology and showing how it can be a force for incredible good in game development. It's about encouraging developers, modders, anyone passionate about making games to explore these tools, to push boundaries, and to build the kind of deeply engaging, dynamic, and replayable games that we, the gamers, truly deserve. This isn't about AI taking over in a scary way. It's about AI elevating games. It's about moving from worlds that feel like movie sets to worlds that feel like living, breathing ecosystems that respond to our every move. So, will AI fucking take over games? Well, if by takeover you mean make them more innovative, immersive, and infinitely more replayable, then yeah, I sure hope so. And I want to explore exactly how, right here with you. What do you think? Has your perception of AI in games shifted at all? What AI-driven features would you love to see in future titles? Let me know in the comments below. I genuinely want to hear your thoughts. If you found this interesting and want to see more deep dives into how AI is shaping the future of gaming, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Games and AI, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.